Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Arjun.
And I'm Sarah. We're so happy you're here with us today.
And if you're on your English learning journey, this podcast is for you.
That's right. We have simple and relaxed conversations to help you improve your English naturally.
So, wherever you're listening from, thank you for joining us today.
Now, let's get into today's topic.
Sarah, do you know what question I hear all the time from English learners?
What is it?
I want to learn English, but where do I start?
Oh, yes. That's a very common question.
And honestly, I completely understand why people ask it. Imagine you've decided that you really want to improve your English. You're excited, you're motivated, you're finally ready to begin. But then you open YouTube, or maybe you search online. And suddenly there are hundreds of videos, apps, books, podcasts, and courses.
That's true. And after a while, you start wondering if you're choosing the right thing. Should I focus on grammar? Should I practice speaking? Should I use an app or a podcast?
Exactly. And that's where many learners get stuck. Not because they don't want to learn, but because they don't know what to do first.
So today, let's keep things simple.
Very simple. We're going to talk about one of the easiest ways to begin your English learning journey.
I like that. Sometimes learning English feels complicated because people try to do too many things at once.
That's a great point. So, Sarah, if someone came to you and said, I want to learn English, but I don't know where to start, what would you tell them?
I'd ask them a simple question.
Okay. What question?
If you don't know any words in a language, how can you speak it?
That's a good question.
Before we speak a language, we need to hear it. We need to listen to it. We need to become familiar with it. Think about it. If I started speaking to you in a language you've never heard before, would you understand anything?
Probably not.
Exactly. Your brain needs time to get used to the sounds, the words, and the way the language feels. That's why I believe listening is one of the best places to start.
I think some people might be surprised by that answer.
Maybe, because when people start learning English, they usually think, I need to start speaking right away. But before speaking, you need to become familiar with the language. That's why listening is such a great place to start.
So, what should beginners listen to?
Honestly, simple content, easy podcasts, short stories, conversations, anything that's interesting and not too difficult.
Even if they don't understand everything?
Of course. Many learners worry too much about understanding every single word, but that's not necessary. When you watch a movie, do you remember every sentence?
Definitely not.
Exactly. You understand the main idea, and that's enough. The same thing happens when you're learning English.
I like that. I think a lot of learners put too much pressure on themselves.
They do. They listen to something in English and immediately think, I didn't understand everything.
And then they feel discouraged.
Right. But instead of asking, did I understand everything? Try asking, did I understand a little more than before?
That's a much better question.
Learning English is all about small improvements. Little by little, day by day.
You know, that reminds me of another mistake many learners make.
What's that?
They think they need to study for hours every day.
Oh, yes. I've heard people say, I don't have 2 hours to study English.
Exactly. And because they don't have 2 hours, they end up doing nothing.
Which is a shame, because you don't need 2 hours.
So, how much time do you think is enough?
Honestly, 10 or 15 minutes a day.
Really?
Absolutely. 10 minutes every day is much better than 2 hours once a week.
Because you're creating a habit.
Exactly. And habits are powerful.
I think people often underestimate what they can achieve in a few months.
That's true. Most people focus on what happens in a few days, but real progress happens over time.
Consistency is the key.
Definitely.
Now let's talk about something that many learners worry about. Speaking.
Ah, yes, the scary part.
Why do you think so many people are afraid to speak English?
Because they're afraid of making mistakes.
I think that's true.
They want their English to be perfect. They want perfect grammar, perfect pronunciation, perfect sentences.
But that's not realistic.
Not at all. Nobody speaks perfectly when they start. Nobody.
So what should learners do?
Start small. Keep it simple. Talk about your day. Talk about what you're doing. Describe the things around you,
Even simple sentences.
especially simple sentences. You can say, I'm drinking coffee. I'm going to work. I'm watching a movie. Simple sentences build confidence.
And confidence is important.
Very important. Because the more confident you feel, the more you'll practice.
You know, there's one more thing I'd like to mention before we finish.
What's that?
Comparing yourself to other people.
That's a big one.
I think almost every learner does it.
They see someone speaking fluent English and think, why can't I speak like that?
Exactly. But what they don't see is the journey.
That's right. They don't see the years of practice, the mistakes, the hard work.
Every fluent speaker was once a beginner.
Every single one.
So, if you're listening today and you're just starting your English journey, don't be too hard on yourself.
Be patient, keep learning, keep listening, and keep practicing.
Before we go, let's leave our listeners with one simple message.
I like that.
You don't need the perfect app.
You don't need the perfect course.
You don't need the perfect study plan.
You just need to start.
And keep going.
Little by little.
Day by day.
Your English will improve.
That's all for today's episode.
Thank you so much for listening.
Keep learning.
Keep listening.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.